Wait, I'm launching. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. Yeah, we're gonna take a few more minutes to get people in here. Are we missing anybody? Who is in the SMP that we can pick? I guess we can get Torta online. We could also get Dom online. There we go. We should be live on the YouTube. Well, we are live on the YouTube. Okay. Now that we are live on the YouTube. Okay, wait. I wonder if... I can't believe Lewis is missing the meeting. Yeah, Lewis is such a goon. Oh, Epic is here? Alright, are we ready to start the meeting? Yes? Yes? Okay. Time to stop the music. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Are you guys ready to... Epic, get in your seat, bro. Epic, get in your seat. Are we ready to start the meeting? Wait, Fansy's at the meeting and he's not even in the SMP. Nico, do you want to join the SMP? Like, I don't even have him invited. Can I sit up here? No. Okay, and Fansy's gone. Oh, and he's back. Yes, bro. Fansy, what's your username, bro? And it's 1.2, 1.5. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wait, chat, I got a text. I gotta put something in on my calendar for 5 p.m. Yo, Parker! How's it doing, gang? How's it going, gang? We're in a meeting. We're about to start. We're waiting to invite Fancy. Fancy the one. My mic is being weird. Don't worry about it. Fancy, you've been invited. Join up, King. Okay, wait. So, Tuesday. Oh, dang. Today's... Oh, wait. I gotta play tennis for tomorrow or something. Jet, we are ready. Fancy's in, bro. Chill. He will be sitting in the gallery, though. Oh, wait. I didn't even double check. 5 p.m. And I think I put it in correctly. Tuesday. All right. I Fancy joined. Fancy, take a seat. On a subway right now? Oh, that's fine. Okay, chat. No, gallery. Get in the gallery. You don't have a seat. You haven't been named. You do not have a seat. You are gallery. Yeah, thank you for respecting. Okay, chat. I call in order the meeting of the SMP. I genuinely have no clue what we should change. So would anybody like to say anything before we start lawmaking? Okay, Pugsby, come say something. Come make a speech for us. Make it so we're not forced to build stuff if we don't want to. That's it, I guess. All right, all in favor of forceful building being removed, jump in agreement. Fancy, I think you have a word. Like Fansy's in agreement. All right, we have removed. Amended to be stricken. Okay. We have removed the building requirements inflicted by the last meeting. Buildings will not be required at spawn. Does anybody else have any proposals? Riptide has a proposal. Take the stand.
I have a book here. Would you like to take yours or?
No, that's
Just read
the
out of it.
book. That's the book.
All right.
Yeah. What did you miss? We just removed building requirements.
All right. Turns out this book didn't save any of my writing. Love to see that. Basically, we should update to 1.21.6 rather than 121.5. It is peak leads become better. They're stronger. They become easier to craft. Saddles become craftable. And most importantly, it adds the happy ghast, which you can ride on and fly on. It's the easiest way to gain air transportation in the game.
Bro
It
does sound majestic, bro.
It's the easiest way to transport mobs in the game rather than putting them in boats.
Okay.
Which is mainly why I want it. I want to be able to transport villagers to my base.
I appreciate what this
way
guy's
easier
saying, chat.
Instead of having to do the whole boat or minecart strap. So that's my proposal. Update to the server to 1.21.6.
Okay. Given the proposal by Riptide to update the server to 1.21.6, does anybody have any disagreements they would like to publicly state? Or any agreements that they would like to publicly state? Okay, Pugsby, you can take the stand. Low-key smash is crazy. Gamer EBK, that's outrageous. A lot of mods don't have 1.21.6 support. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm low-key gonna see if Badline has 1.21.6 so that I'm ready to vote. Okay. I'm ready to vote. Of all in favor of updating the server to 1.21.6, jump in favor. Others in disagreement can crouch. The vote does not pass 3-2 or 2-3. Sorry, Riptide. The server will not be updated. So far we have denied a server update, and we have stricken our Second Amendment. Epic, yes, you can take a few words. So guys, y'all have not been very active. Neither have I. All right. However, we need to lock in. He's saying some real stuff. Like, actually lock in. Okay. Bro, we aren't doing the end or anything. I mean, this is true. People are scared of the nether. Amen. I'm not going there without Prof 4. Also, some dude trespassed. What? Take a seat, Lewis. Lewis, take a seat. We're in the middle of a speech. So I think we need a no trespassing rule because that's not on the list. Is it? Check the book. Read the book. It's right in front of you. I don't think it's a list. I think we said we can do land claims, but there's no punishment for trespassing into land. Well, someone did trespass. Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. On my crops. Epic. Do you have evidence of this? Do you have evidence? No. Oh, well, can't prosecute him. I saw netherrack on my crops. I mean, this is malicious behavior. So yeah. It was me. Okay, Fancy. Why are we lying? Okay. Would you like Epic to propose a trespassing amendment? Yes, feel free. Go ahead. Bro, take a seat. I think we should make a rule stating that you may not trespass without consent or claimed land within 10 blocks of claimed land. Okay, is there any how do you suggest that we punish trespassers? Lock them in bedrock for 3 to 4 days? Okay. I feel like we have enough to vote on. Representatives of yourselves and this SMP, I call to you to vote on a trespassing rule. Epic has proposed that you may not trespass without consent on claimed land, and you must have consent of the person who has claimed the land, and you cannot be within 10 blocks of claimed land. If you do trespass, then you shall be prosecuted, and if found guilty, then you shall serve 3 to 4 days in bedrock. All in favor of this amendment to the SMP Constitution, jump in favor, crouch in disagreement. It seems that we have a 3-3 split. I'm the supreme. I'm the SMP owner, so I will be a tiebreaker. However, anybody in disagreement, would they like to take the stand to try and convince me otherwise? Riptide, you can take the stand.
This is a fine law to pass. I just think that the punishment is a bit harsh.
That's not your C,
Simply
Lewis.
existing
Lewis, that's not your
on
C.
somebody else's land shouldn't be punishable by 3 to 4 days of bedrock. Like maybe one, maybe some amount of currency perchance, but not
You think the
just
punishment is too
not three to
harsh?
4 days. Yeah, I think the punishment's too harsh for the crime.
All right, Epic, you can take the stand. Okay, so Epic is saying that we're inactive anyways. So what's another 3 days? Um, has this conversation swayed anybody's vote? Lewis is not, Fanzy. Fanzy, have you changed your opinion? All right. Then I propose that the amendment shall be 1 day in bedrock. All in favor jump. All in disagreement crouch. It seems that the SMP representatives have passed this amendment to the Constitution. We are saying on page 8. What rule is this? 8. 8. Trespassing. You may not step onto claimed land without consent, as you can't be within 10 blocks of claimed land without consent. If proven guilty, the punishment is an entire day encased in bedrock. Okay. We have passed the 8th Amendment to our Constitution. Does anybody else have an amendment they would like to propose? If so, jump. Pugsby would like to make an amendment. Pugsby, you may take the stand. If you allow trespassing on your property, you should be allowed to make rules for said property. What do you mean, Pugsby? A scenario. Let Pugsby speak, Epic. Chill. If you are okay with people going to your property, you should make rules people have to follow if they go into your property. I feel like this is established during the consent process, is it not? I feel like the explicit consent solves this issue. Uh, do you agree on that, Pugsby? I feel like we do not have to make any more legislation. Yeah, I do. Okay. Um, the stand is free. Would anybody like to make any proposals to the Constitution? Oh, Epic would. Epic, you may take the stand. So, guys, how do we convict people? Emergency trial. Like if I hop on one die and see someone in my base burning, yeah, we hold an emergency trial. How do you know who it was? You don't have a like you don't. Yeah, you don't. That it's an SMP, not a. Pray someone had to replay mod recording when someone was burning your house. Yeah, that's true. We should make more transportation because we aren't trading or anything. Oh. Epic, what kind of transportation do you propose? Like a community railway or something?
Is it the latest version?
2.1.5 or 1.2 1.5.
Bro, what?
Can we have the server on 1.2 1.6? We already voted on that.
What is it on?
1.2 1.5. It's in the SMP chat. It's not latest. I don't know if this is allowed, but you know, Donut SMP has /home. I don't know if we can add custom commands.
Bro, where is it?
SMP chat.
Dog. Oh. Perfect.
Or like a button where you can TP to spawn. Something like that. Okay. Okay. I have a proposal. Sit, Lewis. Lewis, your ADD is kicking in. Take a seat. You are violating meeting etiquette. Okay. So, I'm going to try and interpret what Epic wants you to propose. So, I believe Epic wants to propose that I go ahead and set up a command block at everybody's base to teleport you to spawn. Epic, is this a correct interpretation? And if this is, then we can go ahead and vote on it. Okay, yes. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, if this passes, after the meeting is adjourned, I'm going to TP to home. Yeah, I can set that up. But we just have to. Everybody who has a home has to give me their base coordinates, including their Y coordinate, so that we can set that up. All right, so all in favor of a teleportation system at spawn to increase trading, jump in favor. Jump in favor. It seems like this passes almost unanimously. Fanzy's AFK over there. Look at him. Look at that good. Okay. So I'm going to take the book. By the way, Emily, type your thingy in the chat, your username in the chat, so I can invite you. 9. Teleportation. There will be buttons at spawn to teleport to bases or to. I feel like you should only be able to teleport to spawn, or like one way, and you have to go back the other way. Because it's a lot of command blocks if you think about it. What if you forget base courts? Yeah, I guess that's true. Bases and spawn. Two bases from spawn and vice versa. Okay. This has passed pretty much with a majority. So far, to get a meeting recap, we have abolished the building requirements. We have created trespassing, and we have created teleportation to stimulate the economy. What if we had one at base and one at spawn to TP back? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. One per person. I don't know. We can figure how. I don't even know how command blocks work, so we can do it after the meeting. Um. So, does anybody have a proposal they would like to make? Jet, can I do some explaining? Yeah, that's fine. For teleportation. So for the teleportation, his house is at 0, -100. Sure. XY. There's a command block. Yeah. I click it, and it sends you to base. Hello, Hollis. I'm going at spawn. Yep, this makes sense. There are 3 stations. Each one, what, teleports you back to your base? For my base, and these are other bases? Yeah, but we have laws preventing griefing and stuff at your base. Yeah, so like you can only go to somebody else's base if trespassing. And we can also make it to where you can like I people can TP into base or like just outside of claim land. Like depending on how. Still, I don't want no one at my base. Then you don't have to have a command block. Yeah, you don't have to have a command block. Yeah. Okay. So since we have passed teleportation at spawn, does anybody else have any proposals they would like to make to the SMP Constitution? The CC Corporation? Pugsby, you may take the stand. One word, taxes. Okay. Does anybody? Okay, so we are now going to be voting on taxes for a second time. Would anybody like to take some inspiration on how taxes should be formed? Somebody want to shape the idea? Lewis, you can come and talk about taxes because you want to stand up. Lewis, you don't have to mute. You can talk in voice chat. Chat this guy's again. USA like #1. Okay, this has nothing to do with taxes. We got here because of taxes. Not all of us are American. Actually, yeah, Fansy's in India. Like, what are we talking about? Fansy is so cool. Okay. We got here because of scammer. Okay. Yeah, Lewis, take a seat. Epic, feel free to go ahead and talk. So, take a seat in your seat. So, first, where do the taxes go? I mean, this is a good question. Where do the taxes go? Lewis, do you have a response? Or even Pugsby, you proposed this. Do you have a response? Me? Okay, yeah, that's not gonna pass. We ain't voting on that. Pugsby, where would the taxes go? Taxes go to World Trade Center, but Minecraft. I want Riptide to get them. Yeah, but like, how are we even gonna do taxes? Like, taxes are normally in percents. Like, how do we know people are documenting their taxes correctly? You know what I mean? Taxes go to the community. They're wasted. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we already have a treasury set up for no one will use them. Yeah, that's true. I think we should if we want to do any taxes, it's going to be um taxes should go to building like a railroad or stuff. So like real resources like iron. Like you contribute like rails or something. Maybe to like a group project or something. What if we have no rails? Well, you have to get rails. Okay. Epic, sit down. All in favor? Chat. Did everybody just witness this act of PvP? Did everybody just active PvP? I've recorded proof. He left. Okay, well, PvP is only allowed during war. War is declared at a meeting. Did you say something, Tiger?
Bro, how do I join?
Type your Hypixel username or Minecraft username
What is that, bro?
somewhere. All right. So Lewis has just committed an act of violence outside of war, and according to the Constitution, the punishment is yeah, there is no punishment, and since he is not here, shall we prosecute him while he is not here? Okay. So okay. Sorry, hold up, chat. I'm inviting Tiger.
Finally got my computer back after a month.
You have to friend me. Did he just? Can I make a statement? Yes, Epic. You can make a statement. Gallery. Emily, that's not your seat, cuh.
Bruh.
You have to sit in the gallery. Sorry.
Ooh.
If you accidentally hit someone like a punch, that should not be against the law. But if you assault them with a sword, that is a set of war. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I think we can. All right, take a seat, Epic. I would like to heavily disprove this. We all witnessed the punch. Okay, the punch had intent. Does everybody agree that this punch had intent? Yes. No, it didn't. Tiger, where are you going?
I need stuff.
You can have stuff after the meeting. You can vote on stuff. I was hitting the blocks. It kind of looked like an accident, though. Okay. We are going to quickly vote if he should be prosecuted or not. All in favor of prosecuting Lewis for an act of violence, jump in favor of prosecuting. Okay, we're not prosecuting him. Let's continue. Riptide, you said you wanted to make an amendment to the TP thing or proposal. Yes, yeah, you may take the stand.
Alright, so since we're gonna be able to get to spawn so easily, I propose that we have a set of currency, whatever that is, and that we can have some kind of shopping done here at spawn due to the fact that anybody will be able to get here because they can just TP here if they want to.
So you wanna market?
Yeah, like a market here at spawn where people can sell goods and or services, I suppose.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
I just saw diamond blocks. That's crazy. Okay, I will.
He's ready to purchase some things.
Can you take the stand? In a second, Epic. So, Epic, do you have a proposal? That's the real question, or an amendment? What the fuck is she doing? Oh, okay. You have a proposal? Yeah, you take the stand, as long as it's related to TP. For the shop thing, market shop market. Sure. I think we should be at I think it should be at our bases. Goods we are selling. Huh. Will either be with us or at the market itself, or at our bases. Yeah, but like the distance between your base and spawn becomes almost zero with the teleportation system. Yeah, so like might as well have a market at spawn because it makes it look better. Why don't we have a market at base? I mean, because like if we all put our markets together, then it'll look better. I mean, yeah, it'll just look better. Like there's just benefits to having everything together. True. Okay. So, uh, all in favor of creating a market? Oh, wait. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. For the currency in question, um, all in favor of making the currency diamonds, or does anybody else have another proposal? Diamonds? Okay. All in favor of making the currency diamonds, and jump in favor. Crouch against? It looks like we have 2 in favor. Epic, yes, you can speak. Different goods have different values. Yeah. Netherite sword. Yeah. So maybe 32 diamonds. I mean, yeah, like how you're gonna price? Sit in your own seat, Lewis. You're violating etiquette. Yeah, but like that's how people value it. That's how people value it. Lewis, take a seat. Lewis, take a seat. Lewis, sit down. He's speaking. I think we use both iron and diamonds. I agree. Okay. Okay. All in favor of making the currency iron and diamonds for the market, jump in favor. Can I speak? Yes, take the stand.
Okay, so the issue with iron is that it can be farmed in iron farms, so that essentially gives it no value. I say that diamonds be the main currency. So if you want to just like buy something, that should be in diamonds. However, if you're selling something and you need a specific thing and it's not being sold, you could set the price of your item to be like a different currency. But the base currency should be diamond because then that gives it an inherent value.
Okay. All right, all in favor of making the main currency diamond with variations in favor, jump. Okay, this passes almost unanimously. Fancy hasn't moved, so I'm just not going to count him at all. Unanimous
Also,
it is.
if you're bulk selling something, you can sell multiple of something for 1 diamond. So if you're bulk selling wheat, you can sell a stack of wheat for 1 diamond.
Yeah, you cannot kill him, Lewis. That is blasphemy towards the Constitution, but thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to take the book and we are going to write. So we are going to have a market at spawn. 10. CC Corporation Market. There will be a bazaar at spawn where members of the SMP can make their own stands. The main currency is diamonds. Yeah. Alright, cool. Epic, you want to make an amendment? You may take the stand. Not an amendment? Extra idea? I mean, you are free to speak because you are a voting member of the SMP. Y'all are unk. Alright. I think we should pay more attention to the Discord. Or add like a market channel. I mean, everybody should have the SMP ping rule. Market? I don't want to make a market channel though. I feel like. I mean, we can vote on it though. Might be off your computer. Okay, SMP advertisements. Okay. Yeah, we can vote on this. All in favor of creating a market channel in the Discord to advertise, jump in favor. Market channel in the Discord. I mean, I can just do that right now. Text SMP market. Alright, there you go. That's that for now. I'll make it look better. No, keep inventories off. Idea, you may take this, San.
You like really want something and you don't have the payment, you can rename a piece of paper like IOU, and then that can be cashed in for like literally anything. So you can, and you have to redeem it. Or like that can be just like a merit based system. Or it can just not get passed and that's fine too. But it was just a thought.
Okay. All in favor of an IOU paper that can be redeemed for any item in the game. In favor, jump. Fanzy is not here, so he's not counted, and it passes. Um. IOUs exist, I guess. Paper IOU is equal to any item in game. Okay. To any item in game. IG will be in game. Okay. Okay. We have passed the paper IOU. Does anybody else have any proposals for the meeting? Nope. Okay, since there are no new proposals, I make a move to adjourn the meeting. All in favor, jump. Okay. 4 to 5, the meeting is now adjourned. Yeah, okay. The meeting's adjourned. You guys can leave. I'm going to / game mode creative command block. Do command blocks even exist? How do I get myself a / give Okay, here, chat. Alright, chat. There's going to be a command block. It says, TP at chat. How do I, TP someone? How do I get the button presser? Do it per person. TP at per person. Well, this is gonna be to a base. So hold up. Who wants their who has direct coordinates for a base? Me? Okay, Epic. I need 3 coordinates. I need 3 coordinates. And then I'll get a sign, I guess. Alright, TP negative 330 110 544. Epic's base. Button. TP. Oh wait, what's your base? Make it redstone impulse. Negative 330 110 544. TP. Wait, is this correct? Command blocks are not enabled in the server. How do I enable command blocks, chat? Um, make it redstone impulse. Slash enable. Master, I need a hoe. Chat, how do I enable command blocks? Game mode, creative, epic. Survival, epic. Yeah, you need to be op. You can only be operator. Teleport. Slash SMP. Somebody press it. Somebody press it. Oh. Chat, it needs to be reset. Chat, it needs to be reset. The server needed to be reset. That's why. Sorry, chat. Command blocks installments are coming soon. Command block installments are coming soon. Let's get bet, bro. Press it. Wait, why isn't it working? Chat, can somebody tell me what I'm supposed to put down so that we can actually make this work? Chat, what am I doing wrong? Why are we griefing the spawn? Why did we hoe this area? Chat, can somebody search up a tutorial and figure out what we're supposed to do, bro? Like, I literally have no clue. But, what am I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how to make command blocks work, because I have no clue. I need a button. Button. TP. Yes, like teleporting. Like whenever you click this, it teleports you. Yeah, it should teleport you to these coordinates. It needs redstone and a button. Yeah, that's what I have. What just happened? Directly do redstone dust. This is what I have. Don't do that, P. Do that. Okay, well, I literally just watched Lewis destroy Nether War. Wait, is it working? Wait, this base is sick. It's a sex dungeon, Lewis. That's what this is. Why isn't this working? How did they even get there? That thing's pretty cool. Oh, chat, this doesn't even make sense. What the flip, chat? Oh my god, it's a cave village. That's crazy. And Pugsby died. Yeah, I'm watching the stupidest YouTube tutorial I've ever seen. Uh. Chat, that tutorial did not work. Chat, so ain't nobody care. Nobody care either. Oh my god, I've been forgetting to put a slash in front of it the whole time, chat. Sorry, Fancy. I just needed you to move. Impulse. Always active. Slash doesn't matter. Slashes are only for commands and chat. Okay, then what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh my lord. Well, I don't know why this doesn't work. Slash TP at P to this location. Like, this don't make sense, chat. Let me see your commands. Like, this is what I have. Oh, boom, it worked. I just needed to do needs redstone unconditional impulse. Woo! We're good. We're good. We saved it. Alright, anyone else want their base set up? Yes. Connor, do you want me to do your base? Yes. Am I doing someone else's base? Does anyone else want a TP from spawn to their base? 272-87-576. 87-576. Where is your bed? Where's your bed? Needs redstone, unconditional impulse. Okay. Wait, so you have a lodestone compass. Can you get me your cords, Riptide? Connor? Give me your cords, or something. I don't exactly know what that does. Wait, look, it's Emily. What is she doing? Oh, shoot, she found some iron? What? Oh. 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 That's hilarious. Alright. God, what even is a lodestone compass? You know, just casually doing base installments. Not gonna play Hypixel. I don't care. Do what you want, gang. Put the one to spawn in the room underneath the chickens. Room underneath the chickens, okay. I don't know, but I just saw an underground base. I think. I thought I saw an underground base. Oh, it's just a mine shaft. Oh. Whoa, chat, what is this? Wow. This is cool. Loot isn't generated yet. Oh, that's pretty cool. Game mode. Dang, bro is far, chat. Oh, wow. Trial chamber. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe a bit laggy. Connor lives in Narnia. Connor, do you wanna TP going from spawn to your base, or just one from your base to spawn? I'm pretty sure you want both. Cause I know I'm gonna get at least one to spawn. I don't know if I'll get one to my base. For the aesthetic? Both. Got you. My gosh, world generation in Minecraft is crazy, bro. World generation in Minecraft is outrageous. Oh, that's a good sign. The compass did move a bit. Oh, there you go. Here we go. Room underneath the chickens. Slash TP at P 0 100. 3926 157 negative 1391. Slash TP. What's wrong with this? TP at P to your base coordinates. Comma? Yeah, there's never commas. Oh, that's why. I used an equal. I used an equal sign. Last. Yes. Yeah. No. Camera can only see up to here, I think.
This is so funny.
Bro.
My mom and dad were all laughing about this because this is definitely you.
Bro. Nice. I need to do that one. Yeah, that's real. No, that's real.
Kevin, grow.
That's real.
But you don't do this part. you make me look at this. I'm like, look at this.
Yeah, I do. That's funny. Yo, chat, I took, wait, does anybody else want, command block installment? Hug. Yeah, I literally said don't use it right before he used it. Bro, I literally said don't use it. Rip 20 levels. One 815. Bro has to do parkour to get to the command block. Bro is struggling to find the command block, bro. He has no clue. There he goes. This is not real. There you go. There you go. That's funny. Alright, anybody else? Pugsby. Pug, you want TP system? Nice. Alright, Pugsby the AFK. Looks like that's the end of that. Hey, I'm back in survival. Nice. I totally stole Pugsby's diamond block. Yo, Connor, yeah. Here's your compass back. Never mind, I'll hop on Hypixel wall. Hypixel's gangster, yo. Alright, chat, I'm gonna end stream. The meeting is over. Thank you everybody for stopping by in the stream. I forgot, it's hypixel.net. Nice. Alright, chat, I'm tired. Bedtime. Alright, chat, everybody, thank you for pulling up to the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably gonna do a league stream, Hypixel stream, and whatnot. Yeah. Bye, chat. Thanks for meeting. Bye.